Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to learn about basic Linux commands. So in the previous video, we learned how to install an Ubuntu in VMware in a Windows if you have a Windows PC or laptop. So if you have watched the video, you can go to the link pinned here. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you about some basic commands more how to move around in Linux, how to open a folder, how to create a folder, how to create a file, how to list all the files inside the folder, how to copy and move the files, how to remove a file, and uh, like all of that, how to view a content of a file, how to edit a file, like that. Basics. So first of all, I'm going to tell you about the command pwd. So pwd means present working directory. If you type pwd, it will show you the exact folder where you are currently in. Okay, so if I type pwd, you can see here home. We are standing at the home folder. So that's it. This pwd shows the present working directory. Okay. So next I'm going to tell you how to create a folder. So for creating a folder, you have to use the command mkdir, means make directory. So after mkdir, we want to give a file name, a folder name. Say I'm giving a folder name FOL folder one. Okay. So mkdir folder one. Oops. So actually we just created this Ubuntu. So here you can see it saying MK cannot create directory, permission denied. So actually we are just a normal user. We are test user. You can see here, which do not have any sudo permissions. Sudo means administrator. In Windows like administrator, here sudo. So about sudo, I will explain later in another video. So now, as of now, we will use sudo again mkdir, sorry, mkdir folder one. So we want to give the sudo password. Sudo password is the same as your Ubuntu login password. Okay. So we have created a directory, means folder named FOL1. Okay. So actually, clear command is used to clear all the means clear the page. Just clear the page. Okay, clear. So we created a folder inside this home folder. So we want to list all the folders inside this home directory. Okay. So we have to use ls command. Just list command. When you use ls, it will list out all the folders or files inside a folder. Okay. So you can see here. Actually, I created a file uh, before. So that's all showing f file 1.txt. You can see folder fol 1. We created this folder. Okay. So to get into that, so if we want to get inside this folder, fol 1, we want to use cd command. Cd simply means change directory. So currently we are in home directory. We are changing to fol1 directory, or we want to enter fol1 directory. So we will use cd fol1, the name of the folder. So currently we are in fol1 directory. You can see the path here. So if we list out the contents, there is nothing. Okay, we haven't created any files here. So it's a clear. Now we are going to create some files inside this folder. So for creating a file, we want to use touch this command. This command is used for creating a file. So say I type a name file one dot text. Okay, okay, want to use sudo. If you have written a file, written a command, and you forgot to input sudo for a command which permission was needed, you just need to put sudo to exclamation mark. This will automatically, this in this command exclamation mark will be automatically replaced by the previous command. So here you can see sudo to exclamation marks. To put enter, this command will be running. Okay. So if you list the files inside, you can see file1.txt is created. So next we want to create. So I am creating two more files. Sudo file uh, 2.txt. Okay, sudo file 2.txt. Okay, and also, you, okay, you have one tip. Actually, if you use up arrow, the previous command will be automatically returned. So we just need to replace this to 3, and if we use up arrow again and replace this to 4. Okay, so there will not be any need to type in these phrases again. Okay, so if we type ls, you can see as of now 4 files are created. Okay, clear. So if we type ls, we can see the 4 files created. So now if you want to add any content to these any of these files, we can use nano. Nano, nano is a simple editor. This is the editor nano. I'm showing this because this is the simplest editor in my opinion. So for that also we want to use sudo. So sudo nano. We are using this sudo because I didn't give this user. You can see now we are using this as test user. So this test user don't have any administrator privileges or administrative permissions to create or any changes to this OS. So that's why we are using sudo for everywhere. So I will explain that about in another video about setting the permissions. Okay, sudo nano. So for now, sudo nano file1.txt. So I am typing. You can see here exit, help, write out. Okay, this up arrow means control. Okay, so I want to write out means save and exit. So I want to save this, so I am using control O. So they are asking to save this as the same name. Okay, yes, and just click enter. So then if you use control X, it will be exited. Okay, so if you want to, so after this, if you want to see the contents of file1.txt, either you can again use nano file1.txt. So you can see this. Because we didn't use sudo, we can edit this file, but we can see view the file. Okay, or else you can use cat command. Okay, I will show you now. Sudo cat file name file1.txt. So you can see here, you can see the contents of the file using the cat command. Okay, so now I am again creating a folder sudo mkdir a file 2 folder 2 inside folder 1. Okay, now you can see there is a folder. I created this folder to show you the copy and move commands. So say you want to copy this file 2.txt. Okay, inside this folder 2. So we will use cp. Cp command is used for copying. Cp file2 dot text. So cp file2 dot text. Then we want to type the where we want to copy this file, path of the file. Okay. So actually the path is inside slash home. You can see this is inside folder one. So folder one, and also you want to type in the folder name where we want to copy. Okay, folder two. Okay, we need to use sudo. We copied this file, so you want to get inside folder two and lf. So you can try we have successfully copied file 2.txt. Okay, now so now we are in the folder 2. If you want to go to folder 1 or the previous folder or surf back to the main folder, you have to use cd dot dot. It will go to the previous path or main folder. Okay, cd. Now you can see we are in the folder 1. So if we type ls. So say we will, so now we want to, so now I need to move this file 3.txt into folder 2. Move means simply cut and paste in the inside this folder. So same as cp command, copy command, we have mv. Okay. So we need to use sudo mv. Same as the cp command syntax. mv file name file 3.txt. We are moving file 3.txt into the path. Okay. Home hold 1 slash hold 2. Now we cannot see file 3 here because it is moved inside the fold 2. So if we enter fold 2, you can see the file 3 here successfully copied. Okay. So now removing these files, say I want to remove file 3.txt, we want to use rm command. So again we use sudo rm file 3.txt. We can see file 3 is deleted from here. So using rm, if you want to delete a folder, so say we will delete folder 2, cd sudo rm folder 2. So using this rm command, we cannot delete any directory. So to delete a directory, you want to use sudo rm minus rf. Here minus rf means forcefully and recursively. Recursively means it will delete all the files and subfolders inside the file. F means forcefully without asking any permissions, yes or no. So you can see here, hold to done. There is no fold to. All deleted, wipe. Okay. So that's all for today. We will be learning more in the upcoming videos. So do not forget to subscribe my channel.